way. And everything that I do, please guide me in every way, each night and day, wherever place I may go. Please give me wisdom to know your love is in every heart. You fill each part. You're the light of the soul, the light of the soul. You're the love of all loves, the light of all lights, nearer than the nearest, dearer than the dearest. We are all your children, whether near or far. Help us always to remember just who we are, just who we are. We are your sons and daughters, sisters and brothers all. This gift of life you have given to us, one and all, both great and small. You are the love of all loves, the light of all lights, nearer than the nearest, dearer than the dearest, the fount of bliss and the abode of grace. Fill my heart up with joy, with the sight of your face. Through my every thought and all the words that I say and everything that I do, please guide me in every way, each night and day, wherever place I may go. Please give me wisdom to know your love is in every heart. You fill each part. You're the light of the soul, the light of the soul. You're the love of all loves, the light of all lights, nearer than the nearest, dearer than the dearest, nearer and dearer than the dearest.
Om Devi Prasanna Badane Karuna-avatare Dibbojjaladutimai Trijagat Janitri Kalyana-karini Varabhayo Danashile Matar Viraja Satatam Mamahit Saroje. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Goddess with the gracious smile, O Avatar of compassion, you shine with divine glow. O Mother of the three worlds, you take care of our welfare and remove our fear. O Mother, dwell forever in the lotus of my heart. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. peace, peace, peace. So our topic today is worship of Mother as Goddess. We have just yesterday worshipped the Divine Mother, so it is good to think about that what we worshipped and how it is continuing from time, almost prehistoric time, this worship of the Divine Mother. As a student of Vedanta, we naturally look at this, that the very first question is that where this universe came from. If the truth is absolute, one and without a second, and that is absolute, then how this universe of duality and multiplicity came in? It's a very fundamental question, and this question was in the heart of the ancient people even much earlier than anywhere in the world. We find that this question came in the Upanishads, of course, that is a much developed state. But before that, this thought of mother worship was very prevalent. The Ishvara, the Lord God, is thought as God as Father, that is very common. But God as Mother, and is so much pleasing and so much lovingly worshipped for ages together. That's very interesting to know. So the question came, philosophically question, that absolute non-dual truth which is beyond time, beyond space and causation, beyond all limitation, how this world of diversity with so much of name and form, so much of varieties of reality appearing in this world. Where did it come from? So therefore, we know Vedanta talks about it is Maya, it is ignorance. Through ignorance we are seeing things. And Maya can go away. Maya is not eternal. Maya is momentary. So long we are ignorant, Maya is there. And when we will be illumined, Maya will leave us and we will see the truth face to face. So we are divine, now also divine, all the time pure self. Only some covering of ignorance or not knowing. It's called the power of Maya, the Shakti, that has covered our vision to obstruct the reality. Now, this Maya is Vedantic analysis. It is an appearance, and Maya is said it has the potential power. It's called the Shakti. In Vedanta itself, Shakti, and what it is power? To aghatana ghatana potiyasi. It can create what is impossible possible. And it is not eternal, but as a flow it goes on continuously, appears to be all the time there. To the ignorant it is there, to the illumined it is only an appearance, and to living in that level of absolutism, there is no function of the duality obstructing their experience. But Maya, according to Vedanta, Maya has no beginning. Brahman also, the absolute, has no beginning. That part is common. Vedanta says Maya, Brahman has no end. It is the only reality. It is permanent and absolute and complete. Now, it has no end, but Maya has an end. When it ends for one individual, not for the whole lot of people. Those who are illumined people, for them Maya is off, Maya is gone. That means Maya has an end. But Brahman has no end. So the distinction in Vedanta is that Maya is appearance, it is not real, it is only appearance and it is misunderstood, one thing for the other, and that confusion goes away, then you see the truth. But this Mahamaya concept, the mother, divine mother concept, is something little different. Mahamaya is not ending. It does not end, it continues. That Maya, Mahamaya, the power and the person and its power are identical. The object and its potential, say two things are continuously there, you cannot separate out. Musician and the music of that person cannot be separated. You cannot keep the music in a table and the musician here sitting. It is a constantly, sometimes it manifests music, sometimes does not. So Brahman is like that, it is absolute, it is there all the time, but Maya, Mahamaya, mother, it is not that he is separated. Sometimes it moves on and sometimes it becomes silent. So this is the formation of that absolute non-dual reality into the duality is coming, is not something extra, somewhere it came from and it appeared and disappeared. It is not like that. It is the same reality manifests sometimes, musician calm and musician singing. They cooking and not she or she is doing something else. So it is the power and whose power, they are all identified. Shakti, Shaktiman, Abheda. That's the philosophy Sri Ramakrishna said. Shakti and Shaktiman are Abheda. It is non-different. Shakti, the power, and whose power, they are no two different. You cannot separate out. So it is like looking at the infinite ocean. We look at the ocean. Ocean is calm and quiet, and ocean is turbulent and wavy. When you see, we see the wave and its turbulence or its softness or its sweetness. But is it anything else but the ocean? And all this play goes on. We think, oh my God, what a tsunami. Tsunami is only turbulence on the surface. How much is the ocean? How big is the ocean? In comparison to the tsunami, there is little amount of water which has been, in comparison to the ocean, the portion of water, little portion, is been manifested as turbulence, name and form, and its action. And there is violent action, there is good action. There is sweet action, people go on the, what you call, there is skiing. No, not skiing, what is that? In the waters? Surfing. So how enjoyable. They go and play on the water and jump and go and one after another, and there's a fun. Always that, and when it is heavy and turbulent, then is breaking the shore and flooding the country and destroying this and that, sweeping over the range of area. So that is the power which is hidden, manifesting in good ways and in bad ways, Shakti. For the ocean it's a fun. For we, it's a problem. We like the sweet part, and when sour part comes we cannot take it. Because it's not fun for us. We are so differentiated from that absolute reality. That's called the ignorance in which we are. So getting this example, these are very easy to understand what is the philosophy which talks, and Shakti philosophy we call about, and Vedanta philosophy. Shakti and Vedanta has no fight. One is the conclusive idea, another is the practical idea, how to use in our day-to-day life. We are people suffering, we are crying, we are weeping, we are this, and we need some peace, some solace, some love, affection, protection. Then we need a mother. That feeling is inherent in us, and we need to worship that power in that way. It's the power of the Brahman, the absolute one. And it is Brahman only, but manifesting in this world of diversity. So it is how to cross the ocean of this suffering of duality to worship. That's why it is said, do worship, Mother. And it is God, is called Nirguna, is beyond all qualities. Nirakara, without any form, is absolute. It is Satchidananda. But it is beyond all attributes, and it is one. Like the fire and its power to burn. The power to burn is there inherent in the fire. You cannot separate them out. Similarly, he gave rise to, but in dualistic worship, people give emphasis of the manifestation of the divine in different ways. Some give emphasis that power is manifested as Shiva. They call Shaivism. That power manifested as Lord Vishnu, Narayana, Vaishnavism. That's why manifested as Mother, we call Durga, Kali, Saraswati. These are the way of worship. According to the temperament of the individual aspirant, and same deity sometimes is worshipped in different names, and we create a relationship with God then, and like a mother, like father, like brother, like sister, like friend, like our sweetheart. So all types of relationships they make, so that the connection comes, and ultimately connection with Mother means connection with the Brahman. It goes through that channel. So you find that Mother as goddess is found about 80 times in the Rig Veda. Aditi, the name of Mother Aditi is mentioned about 80 times in the Rig Veda. That means how much it was popular to worship God as Aditi Mother. She is the mother of gods. And entire nature manifests out of her, and manifested and yet to manifest. That's why you find in the earliest of the Rig Vedas there is Durga Suktam. Durga Suktam, it says that I aham rudrebhi vasubhischarami aham adittai uta vishwadevaihi aham mitra varunaya bhuvivarmi aham indra aham agni aham ashinoha. I move with roaring, howling and radiant might. I move with infinite nature's powers. I hold the love of the Lord of Lords. I hold the fire of the soul. I hold life and healing. So it is I, the Divine Mother. She is as if she is appearing and to the devotees talking that I am the prime force. Brahman cannot do anything. That's why only you are in the duality, you want to come out of that duality, so please me, you have to go through me only. I am in that door. So you cannot just surpass me, you cannot go round, there is no way out. So therefore he says, ahang rashtri shangamani vashunang chikitasi, etc. I possess the sacred portion and world, the power to create. I possess the power to create, to nourish and give. That is my power. Brahman cannot do anything. They cannot create, nourish, sustain, destroy, nothing. It is the reality. Therefore, you are in the realm of duality. So you are under me. So worship me. I am the power. So it's arrogant, no? I am the power, I am the power. Yes, but it is the truth. How ignorant people will believe it unless it is said like that, no? Strongly it should be expressed. That the Devi Suktam beautifully announces that I am the power behind everything. I possess the sacred portion and world, the power to create, to nourish and give. Indeed, I strengthen him who sacrifices for me, the mindful one, the generous, him who serves. I am the queen, gatherer of abundance. You want abundance in money and wealth and prosperity? Worship me. I am the power. Knowing and wise, always supreme in worship. Divine powers appointed by me in places. So I have appointed different gods and goddesses. I am the mother, I am the controller. I did everything. It is my power is manifesting through. One power channelized in different ways. No, that's a Hindu worships of the rain god, fire god, earth god. So everywhere is God, 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 God. But these are the power of the one divine mother's power, that which manifested from absolute non-dualism to the manifested universe. It is called the mother. The divine powers appointed by me in all places. Maya so annamatti, ja vipashyati, ja praniti, who has a breathing, which has any life force. It is me. Ing srinoti uktam amantavo mang tu pakshyanti. Sanskrit of the Rig Veda. So he says that the divine powers appointed me at different places, and I have many homes. I enter many forms. These are homes. It is she who is entered into every name and form. It is nothing but that divine mother. So she says, Amantava mang ta upakshyanti sruti sruto sraddhivang te badami. So what? Nothing in a human performance is beyond my power. It says, through my power, the man of judgment may eat, and whoever breathes or hears the spoken word, unknowingly there abide in me. In truth I speak. Hear, O holy people. I alone utter the word of truth, the word that brings enjoyment to gods and men alike. All the sound has come from me. The word spoken, it's me. All the men I love, if I love someone, to him do I give power. That's why you all worship power, isn't it? A powerful speaker, a powerful teacher, a powerful doctor, a powerful politician, all follow. Where is the manifestation of power? It says it's my power. I some way I am pleased with you, so I give that power. That means you want anything, come to me. Don't spoil your energy running here and there. Worship me as mother, the divine. I make a person a divine, a seer and a sage. You want this worldly power? Okay, you come to me. You want spiritual power, emancipation, freedom, experience? Come to me. I will give it. That's why even Sankaracharya says, no? In the Annapurna Stotram, he prays to Divine Mother, Oh Mother, remove my covering that separates me from you. You are the open thy door, O Mother. Swamiji says, I am tired of my, O Mother, open thy door. So open thy gate. So she is the giver of the divine power, and she makes one a seer and a sage. I stretch the bow of him who drives out evil. She says, I am the bow. You want to drive out anything evil from your life? Come to me. I am the bow. I will do it for you. That arrow may strike wisdom's enemy. That means any wisdom, it is me. The light, I am. The consciousness, I am. The goodwill that is given, it is me. So that's why Chandi, if we read the Chandi, you find that how she is openly saying, I am in everything. I am memory. I am forgetfulness. I am your hunger. I am your... So whatever is there, mother, 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 mother. I create among men strife and contention. You see, I create contention, I create strife among people. No, it is my will. I am playing with me. It's my play. I am in everywhere. That means what? If I am everywhere, I am playing with me. It's my fun. Where do you come from? You bring your ego and you suffer. Mother is pointing out to this, that I am the only force working in the whole cosmos, in love, in hatred, in fight, in peace. It is me. I am the source of all. I fill both earth and heaven with my presence. I am there. That's it. See, it's contradictory, no? If you say Vedanta says, it is only absolute one, and then I feel in here earth and this and that, meaning what? It's a very serious question to understand. That in the ocean, if we look at, is it not the heaven and hell, whatever created in the surface of the ocean, is it the same water when it is added with the force to manifest? When it is not manifest, see the calm, serene ocean. But the power is hidden when sometimes it manifests, and that every manifestation, everything in the cosmos, there is no good, no bad, it is mother. That's the ultimate experience. But we cannot say in our level. If I say this, that will be totally just a word of mouth, because I live in duality. So long I live in duality, well, that's why we have to say, Ma, oh mother, please help me. Ramakrishna said, I do not want anything. Ma, I don't want this, I don't want this. I want love, I want devotion. I want you, I want you, I want you. So go to a straight, easy path of loving mother and getting her grace. You cannot fight with mother. Yes, we can fight that with love. The children do that, no? Fight with mother, but it's with love. But if there is no love, then it is different. But everything, the children asking for anything, Ma says, it is no, I won't give you. No, Ma, you have to give him. No, and then even mother is unwilling, sometimes she gives. So question is that it is the play of the Divine Mother. In the beginning, I bring forth the Father, capital F. You call God as Father? Who creates? I create. Your God has come because of me. So really, that is to be understood. That Vedanta philosophy, that the monotheistic idea of God, what is, and also the Indian idea of Ishvara, God, the creator God, or how it comes. It is Shakti manifesting first, and that absolute Satchidananda come down one step, the power manifesting, and that is the Divine Mother. And that manifests as avatara in human perspective, but in our philosophical perspective, it is the Ishvara. It is the Father in the heaven. But Father is created by whom? With the Shakti. There is no Father. Who will be Father? Who will be Mother? If there is no manifestation. So anything coming in manifestation is me. Your avatara, that's why avatars come from all the power. Avatars are what? Avatars are human manifestation. But what we call so-called mythical manifestation, in our concept of God, the Father in the heaven has no place, no, everywhere. It is nirakara, but saguna, with the quality, compassion, protection, all these qualities. In your mantras also you will find that your mantra is divided into three parts. Absolute part, then you find the Shakti part, and then you find the Avatara part. Avatara, or you may have a Krishna, you may have Shiva, you may have Makali. So it is only form of different appearance coming first Brahman manifesting through the Shakti out, and in the practical life it is coming to the worship. We worship the power, greatest manifestation of our power in the earth. What is that? We worship the avatars, that's why. And someone worships other divine aspects of the power, absolute power. Shiva is my ideal. He is the epitome of all manifestation, control, etc. We endow that, but that power percolates from there itself. So this is the beauty of worship of Mother. It's with full knowledge. If one can do that, then it is the whole world is nothing but the manifestation of that sacred, serious power. And that power, my source, in the beginning I bring forth the Father, capital. My source is in the waters, ocean deep. From there I move out towards every creature. And with my stature I reach the sky above. I blow the wind. It is that I that maintain and I that sustain all things in creation. Beyond the heavens and beyond the broad earth, such is the magnitude that I am assumed. So the whole universe, here it is Devi Suktam. So Mother is claiming, it is me, it is my power, it is I am in the heaven, I am in the earth. My power swells up and it is all manifestation of me. Wherever we look, how we look. We find that this is the Taittiriya Aranyak, this idea, and this Rigveda, this mandala. But after that we find also that in the Upanishadic age, if we find that Mother worship is continued. We know that there is a big question came, how this world came into being. The sages put that question, King Karanang Brahma, Kutasma Jata. So, Kena Upanishad is putting, by whom? The question is coming, by whom? Kene shitang preshitang patati manaha, kena prano prathama praiti yukta. Kena, by whom? Kena ishitam, desired by whom? Preshitam, moved by or wished by whom? Patati manaha, my mind runs to the objects of the world. Kene shitang bacham imang vadanti. I am speaking. Who is the power behind my speech? And who is behind our all actions and feelings? That is the very first question. So that is asked in the Upanishads. And the responses came like, the story is there, that question came, how this universe has come. King Karanam Brahma Kutasma Jata. What is the cause of this Brahman to become manifest? What is the cause? Kutasma, where did he come from? And that response comes, the story goes that, in an allegorical story said, that the story that there is a fight between the gods and the demons. And naturally, this time the gods threw away the demons. And when they threw away there, all the generals were sitting together in a meeting in a chamber and glorifying each other there. So fire god says, you know how I did? I burned everything whatever came. So that's why they could not fight with us. Then the rain god came, you know, I poured such rain and washed away everybody. So everybody, every goddess, gods are praising themselves how powerful they are and what they did in there. And then when they are discussing like that, and they found some peculiar type of appearance just appeared before them, not little away, standing before their eyes. His looks does not look like a man or woman, not like a god or goddess, neither man, neither God. What type of this personality? And they are really questioning this. And then Indra, the king of all the kings, he was the minister in charge or the or the governor. So he said, oh fire god, could you go and find out what is this appearance like? And then he went with pride, to recognize, to understand who is this guy here looking not like a human, not like Jaksha, not like this, that, celestial being. What is that? And they went, and then he was going to ask, who are you? But this Jaksha, he was so grand and powerful. He said, hello my boy, what is your name? They said, my name you are asking, you don't know? I am the fire god. You are the fire god? What is that? You do not know my power. Opi imang sarvang daheyam. If I wish, I can burn out this whole earth just like that. Oh, is it so? Okay. Now, here is a piece of straw. Try to burn it. And he said, what? You are a fool. You are talking like that. So, now he went to burn a little piece of straw and exercise his whole power, the god of fire exercising whole power, but it is not getting burnt. And then he got so much really humiliated, and with bending head he came back to the conference, said, I could not recognize what is this guy. Similarly, other god was sent. The wind god went, I can blow away everything, throw away this little grass, and could not do that. And then everyone failed, then they said, Indra, you are our boss, so you please go to recognize. Then he went, but he has little more sense, less arrogant. He was humble. So as soon as he appeared, as soon as he approached that Jaksha, and Jaksha disappeared. He was more overwhelmed with this phenomena, what is going on. Then he sat down there itself to meditate and to really understand what is this, what can be this. It is a deep spiritual significance should be there. What is going on? And then he found, and when he was deeply in meditation, then suddenly there appeared Bahushobhamanang Umam Haimavating Ma Uma, we worship Mother Uma, the Durga. There appeared Mother Durga, Mother, first mentioned in the name of Uma, Haimavati. Haimavati means you can say Hema, Hema is the gold, it's full of gold and ornaments, or Himavati is the Himalayan, she lives in the Himalayas. So that mother appeared, and appearing itself, then she asked, my boy Indra, what do you want? Ask me. The Indra said, Ma, I don't want anything. First, tell me, what is this appearance which we could not recognize anything? Then mother said, oh my child, you don't understand? That is the power behind all that is the Brahman. The power of Brahman through which you only win the war with the demons. And then Indra got the knowledge. That's why he became the first among the knowers of Brahman, and that's why he is superior among all the gods. So we find that it is the mother appearing to give the knowledge. So, King Karanam Brahma, why the world has become like that? It is, you have to go to mother. And that type of worship we find in the Upanishadic jade about Kena Upanishad. Mundaka Upanishad we find there is a mention of the mother's different form. Kali. Mundaka Upanishad says 1.2.4 Kali, Karali, cha Manujava cha Sulohita cha Dhumra Varna Sphulingini Vishwaruchi cha Devi Lelaya Mana iti Sapta Juha. When you do the fireworks in the home of fire, the flames come up, and there are 7 flames. He says all these flames are the power, mother. That is, one is Kali, name is Kali, another is Karali, another is Manojava. These are the different powers of the cosmos. So this is the worship point. Setar Upanishad says that innate power of Supreme concealed by its own nature, that has been mentioned in the Shvetashvatar Upanishad. And they understood what they understood in the Shvetashvatar Upanishad says, the yogis meditating, they understood Te Dhyana Yoga Tapasyan, in the deep meditation they understood Devatma Shakti, the power of devatas, the Atma Shakti of the devatas, Shagunai Niguram, it is established in its own essential nature, and that is the cause, Jak Karanani Nikhilani Tani, that is the cause of in this world appearance, and Kalatma Juktani, when added with time and space, then it becomes the manifested universe. So, and this is the substratum of all this manifestation. And in the Shvetashvatar Upanishad, another verse says that Supreme Reality has no body and no senses. There is nothing equal to that, there is nothing superior to that. That is called the Supreme Power, and it is called the Maya Shakti. And this is the power which manifests in the form of Jnana, Bala and Shakti. Jnana Shakti, intellectual power, Bala Shakti, action, and mental Shakti, Mana. So these are the creation of the power which comes from that. Shankarananda, he says that Jnana Shakti, Bala Shakti, Kriya Shakti, three powers. The power, mother's power, manifests in three ways in the nature also, in everyone. That is Jnana. Jnana means the knowledge, which knowledge, material knowledge also reveals so many things in the material world. Spiritual knowledge also reveals that which we don't see. But it is a revealing aspect, Jnana Shakti. Bala Shakti is in our mind, all the enthusiasm, all the desire to do something good that comes, that excitement, enrichment with the thought and power, that is, and Kriya, how to act on the world of duality. So we find that this mother worship is not a thing of today, but it started in the Vedic Karmakanda time, it went to the Upanishadic time, and it's worshipped in the Shakta period, it manifested much more strongly. And down to the level of Sri Ramakrishna, we find that mother is the only reality. For Ramakrishna, mother, there is nothing but mother. And Swami Vivekananda, who was staunch non-dualist and didn't want to accept anything other than the absolute, he also came down and had to accept the mother. And the power manifesting in this way is everywhere, a gross, subtle and causal universe, it is all mother. That is the maturity of understanding, and spiritual practice actually leads us to that surrender attitude of the Divine Mother, surrender to Divine Mother. We know that two stories I can remember. Shankaracharya, the highest Vedanta teacher, Acharya, he was coming up after taking a shower in the holy Ganga and going to Shiva temple, and he suddenly found that one mad guy or little crazy guy sitting on a dog, and street dog, dirty dog, and that guy has collected one thrown away bread from the dustbin, and he is eating himself and feeding the dog and blocking the road of the journey path to leading to the temple. Then Acharya Shankara is coming. He is pure, he has taken a shower. He is saying, hey, get out of my way, why are you blocking my way? Then that guy actually, though he says terminology is Vishnu, but the power is the same, language is the same. He says, the mad guy then started talking. You are asking me to move away? You, who are you? You are Vishnu. I am Vishnu. You are thinking I am a mad guy, crazy guy. I am a Vishnu. I am the Lord Vishnu. And this cat, dog, you think it is a dog. It is Mala, it is also Vishnu. And I am feeding the dog. Vishnu is feeding the Vishnu. Everything is permeated by Vishnu. Vishnu is which pervades. That pervasive reality is everywhere in the form of whatever you see. A person, action, it is all dirty or sweet and pure or impure, it permeates everywhere. Ramakrishna taught Swami Vivekananda to sing that song. It's so common, we hear about that. Swami Vivekananda was in utter financial condition and father died, born in such a rich family, and then he could not bear the suffering of the hungry sisters and brothers as a mother also. And then he came to Ramakrishna that I cannot bear anymore. You please do something for me. And he said, you don't, what shall I do? You are a neo Brahmo boy. You don't believe my mother. You believe Brahman is all. So what can I do? You don't accept my mother. Then he said, I don't know your mother, I know you. You please do something. Then he said, no. You, mother will do everything. Today is a good day. So, Saturday, you go to mother and whatever you will ask, you will get it. I assure you, go. He was not willing to go, but ultimately goaded by him, he went to, first time he is going to see an image. It is an idol, no? Standing before the idol doing puja. We did the idol worship yesterday. That was the concept of the young Bengal of that time. That anything you worship, it is idol. Where is the God? It is some metallic thing or clay made some item, no? You call it mother, you call it worshipper, your object of worship. Then he said, he is not to go to do any worship, but he went and saw. As soon as he entered, he found it is not the stone image. It is a living entity, living mother standing with her eyes glowing, face beaming, her full of love and compassion, and she is radiant, and whole inner sanctorium is full of light and illumination. And seeing that, he prayed, "O Mother, give me love, give me devotion, give me spiritual wisdom." And he came back. Then Ramakrishna said, "Did you ask?" "Well, no, I forgot." "You forgot? You are begging at me for this to remove your suffering. And you went to the mother of the universe. And you asked this thing. Why not go? Ask what would go again." So he was pushed second time. But whenever he goes there, he sees the divine form and divine manifestation and full of love and blessings and compassion, as if she is the queen of the whole universe. And to beg for this petty thing, he could not do that. Second time, third time also. Then he came back. But he had the wisdom, that is mother controlling the universe, no? And then Sri Ramakrishna said, "Okay, you have no good luck, what can I do? You have no earthly enjoyment in your life, so you will have coarse food, coarse dress, an ordinary dress, ordinary life. What can I do? Your fortune is like that, you cannot ask." So, and then Ramakrishna taught him this song, which in the beginning of the day's start, you heard that song sung from there. It said that, "Ma tang hi tara, amar ma tang hi tara, tumi triguno dhara, parat para, ma tang hi tara." So mother, you are that mother divine, you are embodied with the three gunas, and you are also supreme reality. You are also immanent. You are in the water, you are in the earth, you are in the root of everything. You are residing in the heart of all. and you are sometimes in the form, sometimes in the formless. You are all the spiritual practices people do, Sandha, Gayatri. You are the Mother Divine, you are everything. And Ramakrishna sang that song, and Naren Vivekananda learned that song from Ramakrishna and sang. And he was so overwhelmed, he started seeing Mother everywhere. And whole night, staying at Dakshineshwar, this Naren, that time young boy, sang this song. Oh Mother, you are Tara, you are embodiment of the three gunas, you are the supreme reality everywhere, you are in everywhere, in the water, in the earth, in the root of every creation, and you are residing in the heart of all, you are in the eyes of everyone, you are akara in the form, you are in that formless and absolute, you are the worship, you are the worshipper, you are everything. Oh Mother, you are the Jagadhatri, the upholder of the whole universe. And that is the Mother worship can lead us to that experience. From experience of starting from our day-to-day life, suffering and pain and anxieties and worries, where do we go? We go to someone who sympathizes you. No, we go to that person who sympathizes me, who understands my feeling. And that is the Mother Shakti. Always we know that softness, that love, that unconditional giving, what we get, that is the Divine Mother. And that Mother's power. And we always go to a man or woman is not the question. The motherly power, that love, that intense feeling of protection. Mother gives her life for this baby. She does not think to stop. We have some bad mother I hear. Of course, that is not our some bad experience with some mother. That is not the point. Point is Mother is Mother. Mother is unconditional love. Mother is unconditional protection. There is no one. That's why Ma Sharada also said, know for certain that there is a mother for you. When you are in distress, remember only that I have a mother behind me. What a great assurance. We need that mother and we need to worship that way in our life. That is the Mother worship. Thank you all.
So many paths I've been upon, they all lead me to the one I love. She gives me strength to move my feet, songs to fill this heart with her nectar sweet. Mother divine, from you we're born. We see your face in every morn so bright, and in each and every night. And when corner shadows rise, darkened visions meet our eyes, even there you smile. All the while, on ocean shore in fathoms deep, in every place that one does meet, you go. Above and below,
next Sunday it will be Swami Sumanashananda speaking Bestow the Final Emancipation. Bestow the Final Emancipation by Swami Sumanashananda. And the Saturday classes will be as usual. And today, probably, we have today Navarat, a chanting, special chanting. It's a special moment we all build in our headquarters also, in all the centers they do as a part of the Durga Puja. We did it yesterday. It is 7:34 p.m. to 8:22 p.m. today here in this temple. You can come and chant Jai Sri Durga jointly. It is called this is the time when it is the junction of the 8th day of the war and the 9th day. So that's junction moment, 24 minutes before, 24 minutes after, this 48 minutes, Mother actually appeared and destroyed the demon. Means it is symbolic. When you destroy the demon in us, demon means negativity, what we call sin. The major being Vedanta language, it is our not knowing ourselves, that ignorance, that veil, and Mother destroys that. Our demon goes away, then what happens? The truth reveals. That's why you will find that there will be, in our centers, they put a huge light, symbolic of that illumination comes. The darkness gone, ignorance gone, and the light manifests. So that is the chanting together. Here you can join us today at 7:34 p.m. to 8:22 p.m. Thank you. And I will end with another prayer. Om Vedanta Vidyo Paratattva Sumurta Rupa Adyanta Madhyo Rahita Sruti Sarabhuta Ekad Vayahi Parama Prakitistamadda Matar Viraja Satatang Mama Hrit Saruje Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Mother, you are the knower of Vedanta. You are the ultimate reality, the essence of the Upanishads. You have no beginning, no middle or end. You are the nature, Prakriti, the one without a second. O Mother, dwell forever in the lotus of my heart. Om peace, peace, peace be unto us all.
Swami, once a young sannyasin asked Holy Mother, did this creation happen all at once or gradually, as in evolution? And she immediately said, all at once.
All at once.
So, and yet we have evidence of science and the evolution of nature, etc. So I wonder if you might comment on that.
Time is relative, no? Modern science accept time is relative. It's called God's creation in trice. Boom. It happens. But that boom, Ramakrishna said, do you remember? That there was a sound, tom. And then said, what is this? Well, who is born? Krishna is born. No, Ravana is born. Boom. And another said, dum. A short period. Krishna dead. Ravana dead. Ravana's entire period of his sadhana, performance, showing their power, everything happened so long for us as human. But it is one tom, another tom. He's born, he's dead. So in the eyes, time is relative. It is, I think that this is also considered. Hindus have Shraddha ceremony. Do you know? Shraddha ceremony? Shraddha, you call Shraddha. That's a wrong way of spelling. It is actually Shraddha ceremony. Shraddha. Shraddha. But we say Shraddha. That's a wrong interpretation. Shraddha means we offer our oblation. There is the Mother Durga Puja. Before that, that's called Mahalaya. That is the day we believe our forefathers, they are waiting for their those who are in the lineage will offer some food or something. That is the ritual they do, and they will be fed by that. So the question comes, they do it only once a year. So how these forefathers, you are feeding them one day some food and don't do anything for the whole year? What type of this act is this? If you give me food, invite me to come, only today, this and another 1 year afterwards, and I am hungry here sitting, how is that? So, but it is not so. Our concept of year and their concept of day is different. We call 1 day of our forefathers, their period of time is 365 days of our human days. This type of relative conception is also in regular practice. Now see, we go to dream. When we dream, no? How many seconds we dream? But what do we see in the dream? How long we are going through that terrible dream, or particularly the difficult dreams, no? When you see something which you don't like to see, violence and this and that going on, no? But it happens in split second. So time is always relative. In that way, in the God's eye, He creates in a trice, and in human calculation it is billions and trillions of years and ages go on. So I think this is the explanation. We give the example in Vedanta. You take 20 petals of what is called the lotus petal. You strike with a nail or a pin, no? It penetrates instantly. But does it not touch every petal in a fraction of a second? So you see from that perspective the nail is or pin is penetrating. Each leaf of the petal has timing, nanoseconds, no? But in one stick we see stuck and it gone the other side. So it's relative. In that sense we can make a understanding. And also how time is so relative on your mind. Suppose you are looking after one patient who is very sick, and you have to take care of that alone in a whole night, and you love that person. How much stress you feel, even 1 hour means how much? No? But it's 1 hour, but you feel it so much. And when joyful time comes, fun days come, you are talking to a friend you have not seen for a long time, you talk. Oh, already 1 hour gone. Not 1 hour, clock has gone 1 hour. But mentally you think it is only a few minutes. Huh? So that is, our mind acts differently. Time is always relative. Time, space and causation, that's why they are related, but they are all relative. The mind is joyful, cheerful, and you are happy. 1 day goes away in a moment. No? And it is something which I dislike, and anything happening bodily, mentally, emotionally, anywhere, intellectually, you feel so much stress and you get high pressure and all these reactions coming. Not only the time goes, or physical reaction comes out. So time is relative. That's why we worship Shiva as Mahakala, grand time. In that grand time, this coming and going is happening. No?
Thank you, Swami, so much for your wonderful lecture on on the Divine Mother earlier today. And as you were speaking, it made me think about really just all the horrible things that are going on in the world right now. There's so much violence and destruction. And sometimes I feel really at a loss for words on how to pray. And I was wondering if you could offer words that we could have to pray to Mother for.
Very, very serious question, yeah. That is the point. What to say? In the absolute sense, you take the Vedantic idea and also the idea of this idea of everything is Mother. From that perspective, it is the play of the divine. But we as a human being, if we say, it will not be true. So long we have our body identity, so long we have our needs and requirements, we feel hungry, we feel suffering, we cannot say that. But what is the way out? Swami Vivekananda said in one place that why people suffer. What is the cause of one kind God creating so much suffering? He gave another beautiful explanation. He said, to make you great. Because you will be self-centered, you think of yourself only. Now you think, no, there is so much suffering. Oh my God, what is going on? Whoever is being in the position of the destruction, no? How much anguish, suffering, physical, mental, emotional, lack of food, and also physical torture. So, how can you say it is fun, it is joy, we are not in that level. Ramakrishna, so compassionate. Even someone is walking on the grass, he is identifying the pain of the grass. Do you feel or I feel? No. When you walk over the grass, I feel joy because it is soft. I enjoyed that move. But Ramakrishna felt the suffering of the grasses and his chest became all marked with the boot mark. Red, instantly red. And he's paining and crying almost. Two boatmen in a long distance in the middle of the Ganga, they are in fight. And one strong boatman gave a big blow on the weaker one. And Sri Ramakrishna is standing on the Ganga, the big, it's called the landing ghat, and in front of the Mother Kali's temple. And he cried out. And there is nobody. He cried out such a way that Hriday, his nephew, was in the shrine, and he saw, uncle is crying, and he ran and came back and didn't find anybody. He said, what happened? Why are you crying? And Ramakrishna showed his back, no? And he says, fingerprint, 5 fingerprints, boom, heavy print, all red, and he's crying. He said, who did this? Well, no one did. In the middle of the Ganga, the two boatmen, one slapped the other, and I feel that. This sensitivity, this oneness feeling is another level. Swami Vivekananda used to say, every joy is my joy, every suffering is my suffering. But we are not in that level of understanding. Come to the most gross and grosser. In grosser level we are feeling this connection. That is our heart is just expanding. And what to do? You have any power? You have no power. If you have power, do whatever you want to do. You want to send some money? Send to any charitable organization or do whatever you can do. If not, more, rest of the thing. Oh Mother, it is you who can solve this problem. Or you say, oh Lord, who you are, whatever name you give, it matters little. Only, and that makes us spiritual, at the same time makes us broader. And that is the only purpose. God wants to make us spiritual. Spirituality is not in the temple, only going to the temple and doing some prayer and japa. It should simultaneously develop here in the heart, and its expression would be the feeling, the oneness with the sufferer, or also the joy of others. Swami Vivekananda has a poem, good, beautiful poem, no? Where he said that in search of God, in that poem. I searched for thee in every hill and dell, in mountain caves. I searched for thee and I found, nowhere I find it. And suddenly one day I realized that some sweet voice is calling me, and I hear, I am here for thee. And then, what I find? There I find ye, O Lord, you, everywhere. And then everywhere, you are everywhere. So you are being serving. Ramakrishna was asked, so much suffering. Then, but Ramakrishna said, it is the Lord's play. Lord's play? But it is Lord's play. For our it is a death. Then Ramakrishna said, who are you? If mother is everywhere, everything, who are you? Where do you come from? Why your ego is coming here? You say mother is everything. His mother will understand that. Who are you coming in between? Ramakrishna, in the Gospel, you read this particular way. Who are you? That means my ego is coming. Okay? So my ego is coming, and then I have sense of good and bad. And from that perspective, I am viewing. It is true. But there is another view on the opposite side. Bhakta, the devotees, look at everything differently. Bhakta, those who are devotees, they took suffering as an opportunity for our spiritual growth. We don't learn so much when there is headaches, but we learn more from our difficult times when we go through that. Our inner eye opens up, our questioning comes up, our heart feels differently, thinks differently, no? So actually, as I said, we have no real response, but I quoted the views as you see in Ramakrishna's life and Swamiji's life. Swamiji used to, actually, could you believe the day of his success, grand success in the life, Chicago Parliament of Religion, that day, 11th of September, no? What a grand success. He was, all the people accepted Vivekananda, no? And he's the crown and the helm of name and fame. Fame is who can get the praise of so many people at a time, no? An unknown person the other day could not get a place to sleep, no? No place to put his head, no? He is not allowed to be a speaker because he has no credential, no? And and the next day, but that night how he spent? When he was gone to the host, and host gave him the room, and he was given to the beautiful room with beautiful bed and carpet in the floor and all these things. He slept in the floor whole night and cried and cried and cried. Not thinking what achievement I have done. He's thinking about how the poor people in the country, because lack of education, lack of money, lack of this, how they survive. Their suffering made him cry whole night in the top of his glory, when people forget everything. Any one of us get a little name and fame and pampering of the clapping of the hand of others, we forget. We forget other things. We follow that apparent illusory responses there. But that Vivekananda has to go through this suffering only. Everyone we go. But I don't think that someone should suffer. That is not the point. But point is that it is happening and is a fact of life. Say this world of duality continues like that. Suppose the fish in the ocean, how free are they? They have not done anything wrong to anyone. But a trailer goes and catches fish. 100 ton of fish has been caught. The trailer, they are very happy we got 100 ton. Look at the life of every fish. What they are saying, my mom is gone, my sister is taken away, my daughter is gone, and what did we do, oh Lord, what, I didn't do anything, no? And they are saying, oh, I was in the ocean, I didn't do any harm to anyone, and I was caught, and see, brutally they are killing me out of my water, and then they are selling me. So, if you look the reality of life, things are going on like that. So we do not understand why, what. But this is happening. It is a statement of fact. That's why Vedanta says Maya. Or I feel for it, pray to God, and improve their own sensitivity. So, Michael, have anything? Yes. No, it is it is really, some people really could not sleep. Some are, their own people are killed or done, gone, this, that. Yeah. But this is a fact of life. People give reason for this and that, it is correct, it is incorrect, whatever. In philosophically said, one person is killed means the whole humanity is killed. These are the language, sweet languages. And good people talk about that. But when these things go on, who can justify what? And not justification even. Things are happening. It is an alarming call for all of us, what we want in life, what is priority in our life.
Thank you, Maharaj. I really enjoyed your lecture, and I'm looking forward to hearing it again next week in Tribuco. I don't really have a question. I just wanted to say I'm really glad you reminded, in response to that great question about what Thakur says when people say, well, God's playing, but we're suffering. When I read that and when you reminded me about, he says, yeah, but who are you? It really does offer me a lot of, it helps me. It offers comfort that we're not alone in this. It's not like we're all suffering and God is just watching and having fun. God is sporting and playing through us, and He's part of it, and He's immanent, and He is participating. It's not like we're alone, and this is, who are you really? Yeah, so thank you for reminding us. Thanks.
Yeah. So long we are the realm of this duality, so many questions remain unsolved forever. But as is said, when by Mother's grace the wisdom or the eye opens, then it is all joy. Ramakrishna. So I said the one side of the story, no? And one day Ramakrishna was walking, he gave an example that one small boy, he got a grasshopper, catch it. And he has a broomstick, he is putting his body through. Ramakrishna saw that and he clapped his hand. Oh Lord, what a play! You are creating your own problem. The grasshopper is God, the boy is God. The boy is putting the broomstick through his body, penetrating the body. What a pain for the grasshopper. What a fun for the boy. In the war, when they feel, oh, I did it. And on the other side, oh my God, what you did. But who to say? This is very grand example of duality, how it one level and another level. Ramakrishna standing here on a higher level. Here also standing with the suffering. Here also standing with the suffering, but seeing from another angle, it is all God's play going on. God in the hopper, grasshopper, God in the child, God in the stick. We say, no, Brahmarpanam Brahmavi. What is Brahman? Brahman, the hand is the Brahman. The food you are taking, that is Brahman. You are putting in the mouth, the digestive system, it is Brahman. The digestion is Brahman. And the end result, what it comes is Brahman. That means there is nothing but Brahman. See, we call in a mother's language, everything is mother. They only can resolve this problem. But before that, so when even realized soul comes down, that's why they become so a world of his own. But to bring this philosophy that is the nature. God is all love. And he plays in, when you play, it is for us in the Jnani's outlook, it is all play. When you watch horror TVs, horror movies, are not they played? Photograph has been taken, but somebody has to play. Even the stunt girls are there, stunt people are there, they break through the wall and penetrate, and someone has to hit that. They do with reality. Though you are seeing that it has happened, it is nothing fun. We are seeing in the movie hall, we are seeing the fun. But it has happened with somebody. During play also. But the players, what they think? It's fun, I played it. But to me it is very, I cannot sleep. If I see certain things, I cannot sleep. My sensitivity is like that. But from the part of the players who know that we are playing, but if you know you are playing, you cannot play. If you know that you have to kill somebody, you will not do. But you imbibe the position of a killer and then take a sword and go and stab. And you know I am not really killing, but I will make a show of it. But that hurts also. Doing those play, they sometimes hit each other. Then sorry, don't mind it. So it is that's why Panchadoshi. Okay, so let us pray for some time. Thank you. Jai Ma.